So you have some Maine connections, including a recording studio, and depending on who you ask, Greg Laswell, it's an old, abandoned, rundown church or a lovely home and recording studio. And I'm wondering if you can tell us about it and maybe set the record straight.
My parents bought a place halfway up the coast. It's an old church. It's not abandoned. My husband brought his studio up there to record his last record, just to kind of get away from everything. And he made a joke that he like stumbled upon it in the woods, like a Bon Iver type business. But no, it's like it has bedrooms and it's clean and renovated, and we still have all the pews and the church part, which is kind of weird, especially because my parents are atheists, so it's a little bizarre. But yeah, we watch movies there. So yeah, he recorded it up there, and I've been going there for the past years, since I was 17. So like 3 years. Yeah. I'm so old. Yeah, been going up there a lot. So I like Maine. And when you get really deep into Maine, I don't know what anybody's saying. I just smile. I'm like, yeah. This one guy, I remember we were working on the old abandoned shack church, and we were scraping paint off of, my mother put me to work, and so I was like scraping paint off the outside of the church. And our caretaker, the house caretaker, when we're not there, takes care of the house, he came over and he had given us, you know the story, he had given us this like circular sanding thing that scrapes paint off, and I was using it and it was working well, and he comes up to me, he's like, "So Ingrid," and I'm like, "Yeah, Forrest," and he's like, "How little do it work out for you?" And I'm like, "Oh, what?" He's like, "How little do it work out for you?" And I was like, wow, I don't know what you're saying. He's like, "How the little doohickey work out for ya? For ya." And I was like, "Oh, the doohickey." It was good, thank you. My Maine speak has gotten a little bit better, though, over the years.
The video, the next video is going to be for Face Your Fears, and you've asked fans to submit what their greatest fears are, and I'm wondering about your greatest fear. If you were submitting, what would it be?
I know. For me, I know my manager's probably like, "Say that was one thing." I know what she wants me to say. I'm very afraid of going to a venue that I think might be too big for me and not selling it out. And we just sold out a very large venue two nights ago. We played Central Park Summer Stage for 5,500 people, and we sold it out. That's why I didn't want to say it, because I don't want to be like, "Yeah, give me applause." But I was like, I will not do that show, and I slammed I hung up on my manager and my booking agent, because I was like, "You can't make me," and I turned my phone off and I cried, so that's a really big fear that I think I've faced. Whatever. That's embarrassing, but yeah, it was a really fun show.
And you were joined on stage by a special guest, didn't you?
Are you talking about one person in particular who's long legs and has blonde hair, or people that sang with me? 'Cause she didn't sing.
No.
That's who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tay Swift.
Oh, is that? Yeah.
No, I call her Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Hello, Taylor Swift. Are you coming to the show tonight, Taylor Swift? I've been to her house. I still call her Taylor Swift. Not to her face. I call her Taylor. I can't quite get it out yet. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, she came and danced. I dragged her on stage, and her apparently Victoria's Secret model best friend, who I didn't know. I don't know what she is. Carly Cross or Carly Close or Carly something. I don't know. But she's very tall, and I took a picture with the two of them, and I was in 6-inch heels, and they're still like this. It's still a little bit depressing. She's like, "Yeah, this is my." Oh. I was like, "Are you coming to the after party?" They're like, "No, I have an early shoot." And I'm like, "What do you do?" And Taylor Swift is like, "She's the Victoria's Secret supermodel angel woman." And I was like, "Oh, cool. I wear Victoria's Secret underwear. So much in common."
The Alternate Roots recorded a song a little over a year ago called Nothing More, and they're great guys, Tim and Eric, and I know that you went into the studio to record a version with them, or you recorded a verse, and I'm curious about how that came about. Such a powerful song.
My manager also owns a licensing company that puts songs in TV and film, and she started working with them and played me the song, and I just loved it so much. And we reached out to them and said, if you'd ever want to do another version with me singing on it, I would be so happy to do that. And they said yes, so we did that, and they toured with us, and I got up on stage and sang the song with them most nights. I just think it's a beautiful song. It's one of those songs that I'm angry that I didn't write, and it's so good. It's so sweet. Do you guys know the song? Yeah, you play it?
Yeah, oh yeah. We're big fans of the Alternate Roots, and we played that song. And for those that don't know, it was they're from Connecticut, and the song was written at the request of Newtown Kindness, which came out of the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School. And it's just one of these songs that you hear it the first time, and it just floors you.
Yeah, I didn't even know the connection when I first heard it, and then after knowing that, it's heartbreaking, but it was so beautiful.
Well, and you know, the healing power of music is certainly well known, and we have an organization in Portland called the Center for Grieving Children.
Yes, and Billy worked and volunteered there. He told me about this months ago, and now it's all coming together.
It's full
a circle.
So we have some of the girls who are in the multicultural program here who have Billy worked with it. They wrote out a song, the lyrics to just some songs, and then Billy wrote the music, got back together. They ended up recording them. They were mastered over at Gateway Mastering, which you may be familiar with.
Keeping it local, keeping it
local.
real.
Well, and he's got about 100 Grammys over there. And so they have the copy of the CD is 7 songs on it, and they have autographed a copy for you.
Thank you. I'll autograph it and give it back to you. Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a bad joke. It's a joke. Thank you. This is so sweet. Is one of your hands on here?
I don't think so.
Oh, they all look. I guess they look like children's hands. Sorry, Billy. They're small.
I do have child hands.
Child hands. This is amazing. Thank you.
One more thing. As you may have noticed, there is a crumpled ball hanging over the conference room. If you kind of look out this way, it's and back over here. Ingrid, over this way.
I meant to look. Oh, I see
the crumpled ball.
There it is.
So it's a symbol of, I think, anybody who's ever done something creative and not necessarily liked what they've done. You crumple it up, you throw it down.
Yes.
So I'm curious for you. If that crumpled ball was on the floor in your home, what would be written on it? If you would.
This is getting like it's a shrink. What's happening?
$95 an hour.
Right.
The couch will be cleared out afterwards. So if you can write it down, we're going to crumple it up. We're going to put it in a little glass case to never be opened again.
What? Why? Do other people do this?
Yes. Patty Griffin was right there, and I can't tell you what she wrote.
Do you know
actually,
what she
I can.
wrote?
Yes, I do.
Wait, so how? If no one ever looks at it again?
Well, we changed. She said it, and that's why I told you not to say
Oh.
it. It's a secret.
Wait, so I'm supposed to say, this is like so much high pressure for me. I'm glad I'm wearing my HD powder. I'm sweating. What am I supposed to say?
It's something that you would, that might be a creative thought that you want to just sort of, that you wouldn't use, you want to toss away and never to be seen again. All right, maybe this will help. Here, I will tell you what Patty said because she said it.
Okay.
She said, "This sucks." And she wasn't talking about the interview, well, that may be what you want to write down. But she was talking about, I want to throw that away because it's not true, it's never true, and it's in the glass case.
You read it, didn't you, Allie? No. That's what I said. No one's ever going to see this?
No one.
So I could have drawn a picture of like boobies or something. I didn't. I wrote something.